All right, are we in? All right, I think it's getting ready to come up. Ooh, those look almost like Tetris pieces, some of them. Tetroids. All right, here we go. 2025 Nintendo Direct. How far are we away? We are about less than 9 minutes from the release of this Nintendo Direct. It is a partner showcase, so we're not going to see any of the big hitters. There's not going to be a Mario game or anything like that here. But the question is, what are we going to see? What are we going to see? I'm really hoping we get some new stuff here. Now, I do think we're going to see probably some of the games we already know about, maybe get some more information on that From Software game that's coming out next year that's exclusive to the Switch 2. But that's what I'm really looking for here, some of the more exclusive type stuff, because so far there's been some complaints on how well the third-party games have been doing on the Switch 2, but really we've been getting games that you can get elsewhere for a fraction of the price that have been out for a long time. You know, games like Cyberpunk. I played that game so long ago, and the Switch 1, the Switch 1 was out for long enough to where, it became a low enough price for that to where it kind of became a companion system for, I think, other consoles. So a lot of people had a PS5 and a Switch, or they had a Xbox Series X and a Switch. So, a lot of these third-party games that are already out on those consoles, a lot of people have already played them. So I'm hoping we get some new stuff here. I've kind of dodged seeing any of the leaks or anything like that. I kind of wanted to go into this and just see what we end up getting. All right, let's see, how far away are we? All right, it's coming up. All right, so what do I think is going to be here? I do think we're going to see some stuff we already seen, like Final Fantasy. I do expect the new Monster Hunter game is coming to the Switch 2, especially there has been reports that sales numbers for that have kind of dwindled. It's not holding strong like Monster Hunter Worlds did. So I do think that Monster Hunter game is coming. We could see something like that here, an announcement of that on its way, maybe a date. Also, I do expect, more info on, like I said, Final Fantasy. Maybe we see a little bit of that. Sonic Racing, Cross Worlds. Probably going to see, a little bit of that. But I have no idea what, fresh stuff. You know what? One of the big questions is, are we going to see Black Ops 6 here? Are we going to get the announcement that Call of Duty Black Ops 6 is coming to the Switch 2? I do expect that it is. I think that is going to come to the Switch 2. If you go back and you look at the court issues and all that stuff that Microsoft had, they said that basically said that the next Call of Duty is coming to a Nintendo console. So I do expect that to happen, but will it be announced here? While I know a lot of people are like, yeah, I hate Call of Duty, all that stuff. Look at the sales numbers. Either a lot of people are lying, or it's just astronomical, and that would be an absolute huge win for Nintendo if they end up getting a Call of Duty on the Nintendo Switch 2, the newest Call of Duty game. So, that's something that I could see here. That would be a big announcement. Also, while I know a lot of people are expecting this not to happen because of some of the wording around what they said about the Direct, but there is the possibility that we get something that is third party, but has, first party, characters. I don't think like the Hyrule game, that's still, a Nintendo game, but something like you know, Ubisoft teamed up and they did the Rabbids games, Mario Rabbids. Something like that could be a possibility that we could see, you know, at a direct like this. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I mean, the possibility is there. It could happen. I'm still kind of setting this all up. This is my first time streaming something like this. I decided late last night. Let's jump in. Let's do a little bit. All right. So we're just waiting for the direct to show up now. All right, we are getting closer. Got my coffee. It is super early. I am on the West Coast, so, you know, I got up at 5 a.m. It's almost 6. I'm a night person, so this was an early rise for me, but hey, we actually have to get up early. I'm hoping that this being a partner showcase does not mean that next week's going to be a standard direct, because I will be out of the office, out of the studio. We're going to be out of town. We are going to be having a blast in Disneyland all next week, so that would be a bummer. The last couple times we've gone on big vacations, there has been directs, or I think when we went to Super Nintendo World, we got to go to a preview of that before it opened. And they actually, while we were on the plane on the way down there, they had a Nintendo Direct and a State of Play that year while we were on the plane. So I didn't get to watch those ones live. So, hey, hopefully if there is going to be another the standard Nintendo Direct, they wait until at least a week after. A lot of people think that's not coming till probably September. It could come in late August. I do expect they're going to want to have something out before the Tokyo Game Show, which is in September. We're only a couple of weeks away from Gamescom in Germany. So I think that's what it made a lot of sense to have this one now, so that they could get some of the games that they're going to show off there, kind of get the third-party stuff going. It seems like Nintendo's been a little tight to the vest when it comes to that stuff. They haven't wanted a lot of third parties to announce games for some reason. So, I mean, this is... We should have some good stuff here. We should have some good stuff. I really hope we don't just have the same old, you know, games that are already out on other systems. I hope we get some new stuff, you know, like, you know, that From Software game. That would be super cool. But let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. What are you hoping to see here? Or, you know, if you're watching this after the fact, you know, what was your favorite thing that you saw at the Direct? You know, this is the first big, you know, Nintendo Direct since that initial post-release Direct. So hopefully some of these companies come through with some big stuff here. All right, we're almost there. I got my coffee. All right, it should be starting very quickly. I think we're down to the final minute. All right, let's go. Oh, 30 seconds. The countdown has begun. All right, I'll be quiet. I'll turn up the volume here on the stream. All right, here we go. Let's go. I do like this new Direct intro. I think it's pretty awesome. Partner Showcase. Let's go. All right, first game up. Oh, are we getting? We are getting like Hyrule Warriors Zelda game right off the bat. Is that what this is? Nope, Capcom. All right, it's all right. That was one we discussed. We kind of expected this. We are getting Monster Hunter.
Our ignorance is proving fatal. The encroachment threatens to drive our people out of house and home. But this divide has brought our two kingdoms to the brink of war.
And you are the sole Rathalos rider in Azuria.
My people have been driven into a corner, and the point of no return is looming
Is this
before us.
Monster Hunter story game? Is this different than the original one? The Wilds? I don't think this is Wilds. Yep, Monster Hunter Stories 3, Twisted Reflection. All right. Brand new Monster Hunter game. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I like that.
Two sounds overlapping each other.
Next year. All right.
Hello, everyone.
Here we go.
Welcome to today's Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase. In this presentation, we'll be focusing on games from our publishing and development partners. What you just saw was Monster Hunter Stories 3, Twisted Reflection, launching on Nintendo Switch 2.
All right, looks
next
cool.
year.
I like the graphic style
We
of
hope
it.
you're looking forward to another grand adventure in the Monster Hunter universe. Today, we'll present games coming to the Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch systems.
All right, I did expect there to
Before a
be
game
Switch
is
1
shown,
and Switch 2
you'll see
games.
the logo of the system the game will launch on here.
All right.
If both logos are shown, the game will launch on both platforms.
Of course, all the Switch 1
First
games
up,
will work on
let's
the
take a
Switch
look
2,
at
even
some
if they don't have
upcoming
that
Nintendo
icon.
Switch
It is
games.
backwards compatible.
Let the good times
All right, we got beautiful
roll.
Katamari. This is shown for the Switch 1.
By royal decree,
we're getting a new beautiful
brand new
Katamari
in
game.
The Katamari Damacy series is rolling onto Nintendo Switch.
All right. Those games are fun.
Roll your Katamari through historic eras like Edo Japan and more. It's a time-hopping trip through the ages to restore the universe for the king of all cosmos. Use helpful items to roll your Katamari like royalty and customize the prince and cousins looks to your liking. In addition, roll out with friends in online multiplayer.
All right, that'll be fun.
Make a big Katamari and earn the most points to be crowned the winner. Plus, the iconic music is back with an all-new soundtrack featuring new and returning music artists from the series' history.
San Francisco Boys
Get
Chorus.
ready to rock and
All right.
roll through the ages when Once Upon a Katamari launches on
October
Nintendo
24th.
Switch October 24th. Pre-orders
right.
begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
All right, good start so far. We got 2 games in.
Dance floor
Only a couple
is
minutes.
calling.
All right. I'm gonna mute the sound on this one because otherwise we're gonna get copyrighted instantly because it's Just Dance 26. So we'll mute it for this ad. I was wondering if this game was going to be there, a Just Dance game, especially since it's my first time streaming, and I know you can't even really stream this game at all without it, getting. Now this would, these games aren't bad. I am doing the exercise thing, trying to lose weight, trying to be healthier, use video games to do that. We have the program here that I'm doing here on the channel. So, maybe that game will work for that, but I don't know. Not the biggest fan of this series, but I get that a lot of people like it. So I'm glad it's here. Available October 14th.
Next
All
up
right, we're back.
are games heading to
We're
Nintendo
back.
Switch 2, including some games
All
that
right,
will also
Switch
be
2.
available on Nintendo Switch.
All right, see some new stuff.
Battle Beyond the Limit.
Breakthrough
All right, Sparking Zero.
Charge up and unleash your fighting spirit in Dragon Ball Sparking Zero.
Yep,
The
all
latest
right.
in the Arena Battler
That's a good
series.
game to have there. That's a good game to have there.
Enter the fray with over 180 fighters. In episode Battle Mode, relive iconic Dragon Ball
it's the
stories
it's
from
the ultimate
perspectives of
Dragon Ball
8 characters,
fighting game.
including Goku. Or follow your own path and redefine history with alternate versions of those encounters.
I would like to see some of these
In
games that are
custom
already out
battle
on other
mode,
consoles be
you
a little
choose
bit more
the
budget
fighters,
price though.
Stages and dialogue.
Because you can
to
pick up
create
you
your
can pick
own
up this game pretty
scenarios.
cheap on the PlayStation
Then
and
share them
Xbox.
online with
So if they
players
do a
around
full
the
like
world.
$60 or $70 price tag on this one, it makes it
Plus,
tough.
Now you can duke it out with motion controls using the Joy-Con 2 or Joy-Con controllers. Immerse yourself in the characters and unleash
All right, so there
powerful
is going to be
attacks.
some motion. I would never use motion controls in a fighting game. That sounds awful, but
Get ready
I mean
to
it's cool that
shake
it's
the
there.
earth
It's cool
and
that it's
break the
there.
heavens when Dragon Ball Sparking Zero launches
November
on Nintendo
14th.
Switch
All right, I
2
thought that would
and
be
Nintendo
a little
Switch
sooner than
systems
that, but
November
all right.
14th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
That's a nice pick up there.
Time to get back to your
Oh, Plants
roots.
vs. Zombies. We got a new Plants vs. Zombies. Hopefully it's a new game. This does look new. Huh. I like the Plants vs. Zombie games. Uh-oh. Oh, it's strategy based. All right, so they're kind of going back to like the roots of this, more basic. Oh, you can play multiplayer. Uh-oh. Local co-op. All right, that looks okay. It
The club is
doesn't look
yours.
super amazing. All right, so we got EA FC26.
It's like he's got the ball on a string.
All right, this was expected to be. I think this might have even been already announced. But hopefully the Switch 2 version is the same as like the Xbox and PlayStation version instead of like a more basic version like the Switch 1 version will be. September 26th. All right, that's expected. That's expected.
Get reacquainted with these
Repack,
games.
retold, reload. Okay.
Welcome to the party, Pac-Man.
Okay, this does not look like. Okay.
Pac-Man World 2 is coming back.
Okay, Pac-Man
remade
World
from
2
scratch.
repack.
Through forests or on ice.
All right, is this a new release? Because I know we had Pac-Man World re-released. I actually did a playthrough of that on the channel a few years ago. But this is the second game. I will definitely be picking this up.
You can adventure with a pal.
I really like
Co-op.
the Pac-Man World games.
Pac-Man World 2 Repack.
Ooh, that's
Launches
not
on
that long.
Nintendo
That's
Switch
not
2
that long.
and
All right.
Nintendo Switch,
That's
September
the first
26th.
game here that I'm
Pre-orders
absolutely
begin later
definitely
today
picking up.
on Nintendo eShop.
I'll definitely be picking that up and playing it here on the
Lead
channel.
your party of black mages.
All right, got Final
Dragoons,
Fantasy Tactics.
And other allies to victory in the beloved strategy RPG, Final Fantasy Tactics, reborn with newly added elements.
All right, this is a nice pickup.
The
Not the
game
biggest
is
fan
now
of tactical
fully
games,
voiced,
but
and adds brand
people
new
absolutely
dialogue
love this
between
game,
characters,
so
But still,
good to see
I know
here.
that he and I are different.
as well as new difficulty options, a feature to review story events, and more. Final Fantasy Tactics: The Ivalice Chronicles launches
September. A lot
on
of
Nintendo
September.
Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch September 30th. Pre-orders
All right, there's
begin
the Switch
later
2
today
version.
on
I like
Nintendo
that.
eShop. When the clock strikes midnight, shadows emerge and the dark hour begins.
We got a Persona.
Step into the shoes of a high school student who,
Oh,
together
yep,
with
Persona
his
3
friends,
Reload.
awakens the supernatural power of Persona. Attend class and explore the city during the day.
All right, this
as you
is a lot of
forge
people's
bonds
favorite
with
Persona
every
game.
interaction.
I like Persona 5
Then,
personally.
battle through the mysterious Tower of Tartarus and strategically take
Or I think
down
Persona 4 may
rampaging
be the one that-
shadows at night.
It's everybody's
Enter
favorite.
the dark hour and seal your fate when Persona 3 Reload.
This is an
launches
awesome
on
game.
Nintendo
The
Switch
Persona
2
games are so
system
stylized and
October
cool.
23rd.
All right, October 23rd for that one.
Begin later today on Nintendo
Right in
eShop.
time for Halloween.
Next, please take a look at this.
All right, what do we got? What do we got? Oh, okay. Well, there's Zelda. So, most people didn't expect this to be here, but it is here. So, are we going to get a date?
Given an opening, he will bear his fangs. Until Hyrule itself is no more.
All right, looks good so far.
Be that as it may, we face it together.
I'm not the biggest fan of the, Dynasty Warriors, Hyrule Warriors style of games, but hey, it's Zelda, so I will play it.
But you sought it from Hyrule of all places? This is madness!
There is danger here.
I've paid a lot of attention to this game. I don't know what the storyline they're
Mostly
working
so.
with is. All right, we get the date. Age of imprisonment. September. Sonora, or whatever those things are called. No date. No
That
date.
was the
Still no
latest
date.
trailer for Hyrule Warriors: Age of
All
Imprisonment.
right.
We hope you're looking forward to experiencing
wait, are they
the
gonna give us more?
canonical events that led to the Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom game when it launches this winter.
Yes,
We'll
this winter.
share more information on this title in the future.
All right, we're
Let's
still waiting on a
continue
date
with
for
some
that.
more
Man, I thought for
games
sure we were
coming
going to
to
get the date
Nintendo
there.
Switch 2.
All right,
The realest Madden
let's go.
ever built from
Switch 2
Sundays.
only. Switch 2 only, not Switch 1.
It's game
So this should be a good
Kick off
version
your
of the
journey
game.
to
Let's
become
go.
an NFL legend in the most dynamic Madden game yet.
This means that the Raiders are winning the Super Bowl on my
and
Switch 2,
realistic
because
playstyles.
definitely happening in real life.
Immerse yourself in authentic team traditions and strategize playmaking decisions with newly added features to lead your team.
I know
to
people
victory.
hate the Madden games,
All
but
built from
they're still
real
fun.
NFL data. In franchise mode, choose from 3 new archetypes to begin your coaching legacy. Or become your favorite NFL coach, each with their own strategies. Customize your game plan by selecting new abilities each week that offer different tactical advantages. Then level them up to fine-tune your plays.
All right.
Plus, compete on the gridiron in local or online multiplayer.
I don't know
EA
if
Sports
showing that
Madden
snow game
NFL
where it's that
26
snowing that much was the
touches
best
down
idea.
on
Didn't look that
Nintendo
great.
Switch 2, August 14th.
Oh man, that game's
Pre-orders
only
are available now
like
on
2 weeks
Nintendo
away.
eShop.
I guess football starts today. The Hall of Fame games today, so
Cozy
it's football
Campfire
season,
is
guys.
calling.
I like it. All right, what do we got here?
Calling all camping enthusiasts. Build campfires in this cozy
Chilling by the fire.
building sim.
All right, this is something new I've never
Chop
heard of.
wood, arrange the pieces, then light them up. But if you don't fuel the flames properly, they'll fizzle out. To stoke your campfire,
All right,
place
this
logs
does not
based
look
on
that
the fire's
awesome so
strength.
far.
Let enough oxygen flow through and maintain the right amount of heat. Don't let wet logs dampen your fire. Dry them before tossing them in the flames. And when you want to create an even bigger fire, just blow on it. Sometimes, though, a little patience is all you need. So roast some marshmallows or set off fireworks to light up the sky. You can also get the flames going in rainy or snowy conditions. But try mastering your campfire making skills first. With a compatible USB camera, you can enjoy
you
each
can
other's
hang out
company
with
around the
friends.
campfire. You might even strike up some interesting conversations. Relax and stay a while.
I'm kind of shocked that this game is here at this Nintendo Direct. All right. Chilling by the fire. Probably going to be a pass for me, but it's out today. It's getting shadow dropped, so.
Fight battles big
that was kind of a weird one.
In these games.
Definitely wasn't made for me. All right, what do we got? What do you got? Switch 2.
Apex Legends is coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Okay. Apex.
Squad up and survive 19 other teams in Battle Royale.
Never really got into Apex, but it's cool to see it
Show
here.
off your skills in Mixtape, where you'll take on 3 rotating game modes. Plus, both Battle Royale and Mixtape have enhanced resolution and smoother performance. Build your crew and aim for victory when Apex Legends.
It looks like it's
launches on
running
the
good.
Nintendo Switch 2
You know, if they're
system
showing it here
August
on the Switch 2.
along with the new season, Showdown.
All right. That's a good one. August 5th. So next week.
To cure a witch's illness,
Hella.
a tiny familiar
All right, I remember
embarks
seeing
on
this
a
game
grand
before.
adventure.
I'm pretty sure this is
With
the
your
one.
magical froggy
And I thought it looked
backpack
pretty
in
cool.
tow. You can climb, pull, and even swing to greater heights. Explore this vast world and gather ingredients to create a cure for your enchanting ally. Plus, up to 4 players can journey together in online co-op.
All right, that's cool.
A little mouse's magnificent adventure begins when Hella launches on Nintendo
Not until next
Switch
year. That's
2
what I'm going to keep my eye
next
on.
year.
I'll keep my eye on that. I love platforming games, so.
Explore a galaxy full of opportunity.
All right. So,
Embark on a
I have
journey
heard that they
across the
fixed this
iconic
game.
Galaxy far, far away.
Game's
in
supposed to
this
be much
open
better
world
now, so
action adventure game.
maybe I'll give it a shot on the
Taking
Switch
place
too.
Between the events of The Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi films, you'll take on the role of Kay Vess, who, along with her companion Nyx, is fighting for her freedom. Explore distinct locations, both new and familiar, as you fight, steal, and outwit your way through the galaxy's crime syndicates, and gain the means to start a new life. Traverse through space by ship on Kay's Trailblazer, or by land on her S-57 Cardinal Speeder, and take on quests that blend stealth and shooting with some puzzle-solving mini-games in between. Embark on high-stakes missions. Engage in dogfights as you travel across the Outer Rim, and get ready to live the life of a scoundrel when Star Wars Outlaws launches on Nintendo
It's still a ways
Switch
away.
2,
I thought that would be
September 4th.
a little sooner.
Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop.
All right.
Survive the future. Salvage the past.
All right. What do we got here?
As an agent of a secret collective, you'll travel between a future plagued by anomalies and a past on the verge of collapse to uncover the mysteries of this world. In the future, dangerous creatures born from
Okay,
the
I was going
remnants
to say,
of
is this
humanity
survival
prowl
horror
the
or is it just
wasteland.
exploration? We got a survival horror game.
You'll need
Space
to craft
survival
ammo
horror.
and supplies with limited resources to fend off brutal enemies. But don't let
Looks
your
promising.
guard down after defeating them. If a monster absorbs a fallen enemy, it'll evolve into an even more nightmarish form.
Oh, okay, that's
so
wild.
act quickly to dispose of enemies.
All right, that's kind of a weird
You'll
mechanic.
also come across rifts that allow you to travel back in time by extracting the essences of people you meet in the past. You can strengthen
brutal.
your own abilities. However, there's a price to pay. You'll be haunted by visual and auditory illusions and lose your grip on reality.
Okay, I like this. I like this.
What caused the world to collapse? And what is the true mission you've been tasked with? Chronos. the new
Okay,
dawn,
Chronos.
launches on Nintendo
That looks cool.
Switch 2,
That looks
September
cool.
5th.
It's from Bloober Team.
The dragons of the East and West clash.
All right, we're going to get some.
北道の世界で竜と呼ばれる男は一匹でええんですわ。あんたもそう思いますやろ。
Yakuza Kiwami 2 is
All right, Kiwami
crawling
2.
its way onto Nintendo Switch 2. Kamurocho Tokyo, Sotenbori Osaka, 2 prolific entertainment districts in Japan, where the former dragon of Dojima, Kazuma Kiryu, faces down the dragon of Kansai, Ryuji.
All right, this is a
Goda.
great game. This is cool to see here, but I mean, you're going to be able to get it a lot cheaper at other places. That's, you know.
Use free-flowing combat moves to take on foes in action-packed brawls.
God,
Duke it
Yakuza
out
games are
using
just
your
so fun.
fists, weapons, and everything else at your disposal. Plus, there's still plenty else to do around the cities. Enjoy darts, karaoke, and even golf. There's no shortage of things to do.
All right.
A deadly clash between two dragons begins when Yakuza Kiwami 2 launches on Nintendo Switch 2.
Not till November.
November 13th.
All right, we're filling out the rest of the year.
And Yakuza Kiwami, the story that launched the Epic series,
getting both of
is
them.
also launching on Switch 2 the same day, featuring enhanced
Man,
graphics, improved
That is
frame rates,
a
and
lot of
additional
gameplay
language
right there.
support.
We're getting on that date. 2 great games, 2 long games.
There are plenty more games heading to Nintendo Switch.
We're gonna
and
get a
Nintendo
sizzle reel.
Switch 2.
We're
Let's
getting
take
close
a
to the
quick
end,
look.
so we're probably getting a sizzle reel here. All right, what do we got here? All right, Fallout 4, Ninja Gaiden. Oh, that NBA game. We talked about that NBA game. It was a little goofy. All right, Goodnight Universe, November 11th. I don't know much about that one. That's the one, NBA Bounce. It looks it looks for like it's for a younger audience when you watch the gameplay. Hello Kitty Island. This game's supposed to be really good. I don't know. If you're an Animal Crossing fan, you might want to check that game out. I've heard good stuff about it. All right, Romancing Saga 2. I thought it'd be a big strategy RPG. Shinobi. This game looks fan. The more I see of this game, the better it looks. I just can't wait for it to come out. All right, Borderlands 4. October. We are getting that one a little later on the Switch. All right.
Before we go, we've got 2 more games
2
to
more.
show you. Please take a look.
This is it. We're closing out.
To pass through that door is to pass through time.
We got Squeenix.
To travel a road spanning centuries. From here, heroes set out on a journey of hope.
Square Enix presents a brand new action RPG.
Oh, okay,
brought
brand
to
new.
life in
I like that.
HD 2D.
I love that HD 2D look.
This is Philibildia, a continent overrun
Philibildia,
by
huh.
beast tribes.
All right.
A spell of safekeeping is all that protects humanity's sole bastion, the Kingdom of Huther. One fateful day, a set of ruins is discovered in the wilds beyond the castle walls. An adventurer, Elliot, leaves the kingdom to investigate.
Facing danger is what adventurers do.
At his side is a fairy named Faye.
You can call me Faye. I'm a fairy.
Together, the duo venture beyond the kingdom's protection into the great wide world. During your journey, you'll come face to face with all sorts of foes. In battle,
All right.
study your
This looks
opponent's
promising.
moves carefully and find opportunities to strike. Fight with swords for quick and well-balanced strikes.
I like that we're getting an HD
Bows
2D
and arrows
action
to target
RPG
enemies
and not
from
just a standard
afar.
RPG. That's pretty
Chains
cool.
and sickles to swing and pull enemies closer, and more. There are 7 weapon types in total, but that's not all. You can also strengthen your weapons by equipping different combinations of magicite. Try
Okay.
out all sorts of variations to find the playstyle that works for you.
This looks good.
Your fairy companion, Faye, can also attack and pick up items. You can control both Elliot and Faye separately, or 2 players can control them at the same time. You'll find that she's very helpful on your adventure. Join Elliot and Faye on a grand journey.
Hopefully it's
that,
this year.
unknown
Come on,
to
this
them,
year.
will span 1,000 years. The Adventures of Elliot. The Millennium Tales launches on Nintendo Switch.
All right, next year. That looks good, though. That's definitely on my radar.
After today's
okay, we got a
presentation,
demo we can check out
debut
today.
demo will be available.
All right.
And there will be an upcoming survey to gather player feedback.
I'm definitely going to check out that demo. All right, I think this might be it. All right, Square Enix.
There was nothing.
We're getting a Dragon Quest.
Everything began with the birth of Ursa, mother of all. She created our world, the land of Orstera.
Octopath. Traveler Zero. All right. Is this a prequel, I take
You're
it?
heading out on your journey. Yes, I suppose the time is right. You're finally ready.
We've come to join your little lighting ceremony.
You have a death wish?
I wish I could
Square
see
Enix
everyone
definitely
here
looks like they're pushing the
and
Switch too.
smiling just one more time.
That's good to see.
Are you going to
With the
leave your
popularity of the
wish
system in Japan, it makes sense.
there? Are you going to find the people who took our home from us?
Witness a tale of beginnings that unfolds across Orstera. Octopath Traveler Zero is available on December
Oh, that's this
4th,
year, December 4th.
2025.
All right. That's a big one.
That's all for today's Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase. Thank you for watching.
All right, there you have it. Nintendo Direct in the books. That was definitely one of my highlights. The Monster Hunter stories looked fantastic. That Pac-Man that's a day one buy for me. We're definitely gonna be playing that. We didn't get a date for Zelda. A little disappointed by that. We got a lot here. That space game, that game right there, that looks pretty cool. I'm definitely gonna keep my eye on that one. And then it finished off with 2 Square Enix games. That first one, the Elliot one, there's a demo for that. Definitely going to be checking out that demo today. That game looked pretty awesome. It was a partner showcase, so expectations, they weren't super high for this one personally. I was excited, hoping to see some cool stuff. We did see some cool stuff. We didn't see a lot of stuff that I thought we might. You know, we didn't get updates on the Sonic Racing or, you know, stuff like that. So we did get some new games here. The highlights, definitely the Pac-Man game. I'm definitely going to be playing that. The Monster Hunter Wilds, that I think it was called Elliot, the Square Enix RPG, which as soon as we finish up here, I'm going to download that and check that out. That game, it looked very promising. It looked like a lot of fun. No, we did get Madden. It showed Madden, showed FIFA. Did not show Call of Duty. I really expected this to close out with Call of Duty, but I guess that's still open. We'll have to wait and see if we're getting Call of Duty. All right. Well, I want to thank you guys for joining us on this video. Do me a favor. If you're new, make sure you hit the subscribe button. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button, and we hope to see you on the next one. Shoge World, out.